Go podcast. I'm Jay Cutter, right hand man, TV chef over here, and today, Vegan House Shack is in the building. The founders in the building. Resident Shader, it's a pleasure to get you guys in here. We thought about this for a while. We've tried to make necessary movements to make it happen. So we are here today. If you would, introduce yourself to the people and what you do and why you do what you do.
Okay, my name is Kashina Fowler, and I am one of the co-owners of Vegan House Shack, which is a plant-based cafeteria that's open to the public inside of a worship center.
I'm Lorenzo Fowler, the other co-owner. Why we do what we do is because we saw a need for more healthy options for individuals who have grew up and maybe just didn't have opportunity to have healthy food available. So we want to try to fill in that gap and give individuals good food, but it's healthy.
Okay. So let's start off this way. Could you give us the background on the name? What made you name it that?
Okay, I'm glad that's actually a great question. Because you grow as you go.
Okay.
And there are a lot of names that I threw in front of my family. And for some reason, every one of them chose Vegan House Shack. It's not the one I would have chose. But I think Vegan House Shack derived from the roots of growing up, from just being a part of great cooks. And taking little spaces and producing a large amount of love, let me say it that way. And I wanted to basically capture that, and I never wanted to lose that foundation. And so a lot of times people call it a hole in the wall. I don't like that.
Right.
I think that's really derogatory. I think we need to clean that up. But I know what we're trying to say, that it's good food, but the hole in the wall is negative because it's almost like a rundown place, but good things can come out of a rundown. So we took the shack and just basically took, you know, if you eat inside of your grandma's house or your grandma's kitchen, it's gonna render great food. And so that's how the name came about.
Okay.
I like that. So my thing is, do you guys do maybe R&D sessions when you figure out what to put on the menu, or you gonna bring something new in, or you just trying something, and how do y'all go about what actually goes on the menu?
Oh, yeah, this one cook to another. He's a cook too.
Yeah, chef. So, how it works is that I have ADHD in my I'm not better than nobody, but certainly not less than. And I can't eat from the menu for some reason.
I got you.
So every day when I come in, one of the rules that me and my husband have is we sit down, we prepare us something to eat.
Okay.
And that's still my role as a wife, and just to step in and out of that, and as it relates, because we work together, I know I'm cooking something.
Okay.
And it's gonna be something out of the box, you know, something that we both enjoy. So a lot of things have been created based upon my palate and introducing it to my husband. A lot of times he says, "Shin, this gotta go on the menu, you know, gotta try it." And I may take a picture of it. I learned that hurt me a lot because everything that I tried or tested or tasted, everybody wanted it. And basically when you create a brand, you stick with what works.
Right.
Because I don't really like a rotating menu.
I got you.
I like the same thing.
Well, that's really what it was we tried different things.
Okay.
And what sold stayed. What it didn't serve, it didn't
Got
serve.
rid of it.
We got rid of it. So what's on, and a lot of times people come in, what's your top seller? Everything that's on the menu.
Buy all.
So whatever you want,
Cause I'm always looking for a way out.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't sell the sweets when you make it this week. We got a beautiful group of customers and they make sure they bounce all throughout that menu.
Okay. So, what's the biggest challenge in running a vegan food business that people do not see? What is the largest behind the scenes challenge in running this particular type of restaurant, but just the restaurant business in
Period,
general?
yeah.
Well, just the business in general.
Just
So-
give them one, baby.
Okay,
Just
okay.
give 'em one.
You better
They
say,
got a line up.
how much time you got? Dog?
You can straight out, take a shoe. The biggest challenge is breaking the cycle of what people think food is. People think that, well, I have to have the meat in order for it to be good.
Okay.
I have to have the protein from the meat, not realizing just to be able to educate people that there is just as much, and in most cases, more protein in plants than it is in an animal. Because an animal gets its protein typically from a plant. So if you get to the plant, you're getting your protein, and we can make it good.
Teach Papa.
We can make the plant just as good as the steak, just as good as the fried chicken. We can do that. Just gotta get people to come in and try it. That's probably the biggest challenge.
Okay. Okay.
I think mine would be, or do y'all just want one person to answer?
No.
Mine would probably be just to turn vegan,
Yeah.
because, you
I
know.
was gonna get to that too.
Okay, I will wait.
You go ahead on.
Okay. My challenge is a lot of people have a negative connotation of the word or term vegan. And it's, people come in and they say, I don't want vegan food. And sometimes you have to respect why, because they have been given a bad experience.
Mm-hmm.
But then there are some underlying undertones that goes with that term. That be it unknown, I was unaware how political the term is. How racially biased the term is. What am I missing? In terms of, it can almost sometimes present itself like a hate group. Because people are like, I am in support of the animals. And that is not the only reason that people are vegan or plant-based. People are plant-based because of health, dietary restrictions, allergies, religious beliefs, and the list can go on and on. But the term vegan was particularly created for a particular race and by a particular race. I did not know that. And so I'm not always open to hearing about the political agenda connected to it. I'm just there to make good food in the
Yeah, I know that's right.
I don't care about the color, the race. If you love the animals, God bless you. But at the end of the day, you know, we gotta live in order to take care of them.
Right.
That's so true. I ain't seen the cow take care of itself yet. You know, that is wild though. That is wild. But in that journey, how many times or what was that moment that made y'all almost say, I don't want to do it at all? I'm tired.
Honestly, just total transparency is people not respecting what you're trying to do, and they're trying to make it what they want.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want this to sound offensive, but I'm not a personal chef.
Right.
So when you come in, you're coming to this establishment to get our offering to you, not to make our offering your offering. And so when you come in, just respect that we've put a lot of time, effort. We are not just ordering food from some supplier and then just putting some heat to it. We actually created probably 90% of our menu is house made.
Right.
And so when the individuals coming in and they like, well, can you do it this way, do it that? No, that's no.
This ain't Burger King. You can't have it
You
your way.
can't have it your way. You know,
I know that's right.
just put a little respect on that. We've put the time, the effort, the work, and just try it.
Right.
Just
Right.
try it before you just come in trying to change it. And that's one of the things that makes you say, man, I don't know if maybe BMW ain't so bad. You know,
Right,
maybe
right.
I can go back and clock in.
Right.
You know, because we get up early in the morning, real early. I mean, you'll cook.
Yeah,
A
I understand.
lot of prep work.
That's
a lot of
that's the
hours.
part that nobody sees.
Yeah, you
It's the
don't-
prep. It's not the cooking.
Yeah,
it's the
it's the
prep
prep.
work that kills you, man.
It's the prep.
Jeez.
Like,
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
it kills.
It kills you.
Yeah.
That's just like that's like Friday night. I had a family reunion that had 100 people.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Now when I tell you this, I had to do simple fish and fries for 100 people.
That's a lot.
In the mind, people out that ain't nothing. Yeah, that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
A lot of work. You gotta break down, you gotta clean, you gotta season.
Yep.
Then I had to drive it there
See?
and then cook it on site.
Right.
So it's you toting coolers and ice
All
and all
that.
man, by the time my body got done, it's a wrap. Yeah, and that's the part that I hate about cooking, because nobody sees that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then they try to use that to dictate price.
Yeah.
Hey, no, that ain't how this works. You know what I mean? At all, bro. You know, so I definitely understand.
You own it now.
Yeah, definitely understand.
So quick thing, not to, my question is this, all right? I gotta ask this. For a person that shall remain nameless,
Oh boy.
but they're trying to embark upon that journey of better eating, how do you mentally prepare for that journey? What were the first stages like? Because like, even in, I'm looking at the menu, and I'm hungry as a buzzard over here, looking at the menu right now. I really want to just fly, get over something right quick, and eat something, but, cause I got your website right here, but, what would you tell a person that is on the fence, that is afraid to dive in to that cleaner eating?
Okay.
What would you kind of tell that person?
I would suggest that you have to address what you're eating first.
Okay.
First, don't ever deny yourself. If you love chicken, keep eating chicken.
Okay.
Eat less of it.
Mhm.
Don't eat as much.
Mhm.
Don't have it 3 times a day. Don't have it every meal, but don't deny yourself of it.
Mhm.
So the way I feel like I brought the balance in my home is when my kids were growing up, and even as the woman, she controls the food.
Mhm.
I always make sure, like my family, of course, if they say, so what do y'all want to eat today? They gonna tell me potato salad, macaroni and cheese, rice and gravy, and chicken.
All that stuff.
And I say, y'all want to eat 3 starches? That's how I would come up. And they was like, oh, okay, I did that. And that consistent.
Education.
Just educate. And I learned, it's just learned behavior. I said, our greens have to be bigger than anything on my plate. You can have chicken, we can have macaroni, but to every starch, I need 2 vegetables.
Okay.
And I challenge every person, just to take one day in your diet and eat vegetables. And that'll tell you just exactly how much you are eating or you are not. If a one-day challenge is a hard challenge, that says that no protein is really in your diet.
That's tough. Okay.
And that's a good challenge, just decent.
It is.
That's why
It
they
is.
say, plant-based Mondays, they call it something, they call it, vegetable Mondays or something like that. People just take one day and they make sure that they eat their vegetables, just try it.
Yeah, because we do that sometimes.
Mhm.
She'll just cook straight vegetables. We may do a rice, maybe
Mhm.
maybe a brown rice like some, God, man, like some broccoli, maybe maybe some I'm struggling, you hear me? Like,
Shut on yourself.
because like, okay, so I'll be the first to admit, hey, from the country,
Yeah.
but it's from the yard to the field to the plate, you know, and growing up with that, and it being such an emphasis, because food is such our love language amongst our people, you know what I'm saying? So it's like getting that meat off the agenda is like, ooh-wee. That's like wrong with you, like, you know,
It's
where
almost
you
offensive.
been, you're being disrespectful today, you know, or it makes you think that there's a lack of, you know, because, you know, back in the day, sometimes you would do a meal with just rice and gravy and you understand me, some beans or something, put a piece of bread with it, cornbread with that thing or something, and go sit down, and you'll be fine, you're nourished. But in our minds, it's lack, because we didn't see that piece of chicken, fish, steak, turkey, whatever the case may be. We didn't see that meat. The meat represents the money in our life. You know what I'm saying? So it's really a mental thing. That's why I was asking about the first stages of breaking away from that to mentally accepting, because the body's going to accept it, because the body desires it.
Yeah.
The body desires it anyway. It doesn't desire to process stuff unless we keep giving it to it. So it's just like the mental aspect is what I was wondering about. So
It's education
Yeah.
is to combat that mental.
yeah.
And to be honest, that's what brought the success, because truthfully, we should have failed,
Mm-hmm.
because just the term vegan, and it's just like, we come see you every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
But even today, when I was preparing something for you guys, I wanted to put before you what you never had and what you don't get, so that you can't say,
Hey.
I had a bad vegan experience or plant-based experience. You just say, man, listen, I might not eat it every day, but I'm gonna tell you, I had an experience. I'm gonna knock it until I try it. And that's been our vehicle that it has allowed us to survive. Because people can't make our sauces. They can't manipulate. They say, how long have you been doing this?
Right.
You know, how long have you, I'm saying, well, when my kids were small and they went to school, they said they had chicken with that, I said, you're gonna have some too. You know? I had to compete with the lunchbox, but I think a lot of times in the plant-based, and I agree, and I want to put this on record, is that the meat substitutes are no good for us. They're garbage. I didn't bring you one meat substitute. I didn't bring you nothing that you could buy, nothing that you could make, nothing that you could do, because that's garbage. It's not for me to compete with what you already can have. It's for me to let you know that there are other things that were before what you're having, what you're eating now. Because you gotta think that, I don't care what day you go back to, we're eating, the technology have advanced so much, so now that we're allowed to do things that they would have never been able to do. You know, we can fry stuff, we really don't know how that fish was fried. You know, we really don't know what oil was
That's
used.
right.
We really don't, can't really comprehend when they say you had fried fish, we don't know what kind of fish, we don't know if they put it over fire, we don't know. But I know it's not the fish we eat today.
Right.
And when he said he had
Wait till you
seasoned
eat.
that fish and all that, I don't think they got all of that.
Yeah, because that's the thing about it. So I had it wasn't a personal challenge, but I had that happen to me yesterday, because I was doing work for a family union. Well, there was only a couple of people there that were vegan, so they had a certain set of hamburgers and stuff that they had have cooked, right? So I didn't see it. They didn't bring it directly to me. So I get a call to say, "You seen Beyond Burgers?" No. They was like, "Well, they was with the salmon burger." I said, "Well, I ain't seen neither one of them." I don't cook that every day. I don't know what a Beyond Burger is supposed to look like.
Oh, man.
Yeah, like seriously, like it don't cook. It don't look like what we would normally look like a big patty. So I'm sitting there going, okay, as much as I like to cook, I don't want no bad name on me.
Right.
But you presented me with a challenge that I had to step up to because I don't know nothing about this. So I got looking at temperatures and stuff, and I said, okay, we on the grill, baby. We just gonna have to make it work, and we made it work. You know, but it is something different to cook with. You know, like I said, I don't cook with that plant based. You know, so I'm learning that process. You know what I mean? So that was something. But in y'all vegan principles, which you know, how do you, I guess, go about, especially like we got, you know, reunions or cookouts or whatever, not offending the non-vegans.
If we're doing the cooking,
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. But or maybe you would go into somebody else's.
so the way I look at it like this is how I always try to come at people.
Mm-hmm.
People say, well, vegan, Beyond Burger, whatever. I always try to say, do you like good food? If I can make it good, would you eat it?
Right.
It don't matter if it's plant-based
Or meat.
If I make you some good food, will you eat it?
Right.
Yeah, I eat good food. Okay.
That's all.
Let's just forget about plant-based, vegan. Let's just eat some good food.
Food. Okay.
Is that fair? Yeah. Okay then. Let's rock with it.
Gotcha.
That's
Okay.
it. That's the way I
It
get it.
has worked, it's still working.
Yeah.
I say probably like 95% of my
Most of our
customers,
customers are
they not vegan. They
Right.
are
But
not.
But they come up and get that experience, and then it's like, okay, that's good. I'm coming back.
And they keep coming back.
Right. Okay. Well, so when he told me about it, I was like, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just joke, you guys are gonna come on before I can make it down to you guys. But I'm real interested to try it and go from there.
I'm gonna tell you what's happening. Like, the thing about it, I'm looking over here at this menu, and I'm kind of upset at myself because I'm connected with these folks and I ain't been in there like I need to. It's even desserts, have mercy.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Can you cook?
Let's see this.
Can you cook a cake or bake a cake without an egg?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, that,
And it's gonna be good.
Man, the first time I see somebody bake macaroni and cheese without an egg, I was like, oh. Okay.
lemonade,
Huh?
they lemonade,
They lemonade.
strawberry.
Why you never brought us
Yeah.
money? Why you never brought us money? You gotta get fired. You gotta get fired on your own show, boy. Hey, man, I'm trying to tell you, you've been keeping away the good stuff. Oh, you let me go to McDonald's, you've been going out to the vegan house chat. Okay,
So we
okay.
bought you one, we bought you
Look at
one
that.
my house.
Look at that. She saved your life. She saved your life.
We did, we looked out for
She
you.
saved your life.
So that's the real deal. Shake it up.
I already know it's
This
good.
has got real fruit.
I already know it's good. Don't even worry about that. I'm an ass.
Yeah, I bet you don't have a little lady. Yeah.
Look, you put your foot in the
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
You gotta go all the way if you don't go in.
Right. Oh, I tell you, boy, you dirty.
And we know everybody like tacos.
oh my goodness.
And we were so challenged at what to bring because we wanted to be as close to, you know, it ain't.
Man,
hot,
that's
really,
good.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
it's good. It's good.
yeah.
What flavor is that?
That's the strawberry.
Okay.
Here's real
I
strawberry.
need it. I just need to come down here to get these. Period.
Perfect blend of
People
lemon.
do. We have people that are coming in and just buy.
Bye. Just grab.
Yeah.
What did you go for?
Those are 5.
5? Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. Expect to see me. What's y'all open day? Every day but the day.
Yeah. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, 12 to 5.
Okay.
And Thursdays through Saturday, 12 to 7.
Okay. You see me Tuesday.
All right.
Yeah. As soon as I finish getting the wife car service, I'll be down
All
there.
right. We'll be there.
I just so expect to see me.
All right.
That's good, man.
But we brought y'all some tacos. And I wanted y'all to try a walnut taco. Just for kids. So you
Okay.
can say, I tried it.
I'm reading, trying to figure out what's what.
He said, look.
So which one is the walnut?
The right, it's
It's
perfect.
it's lined up with.
Lined up.
So this is here.
That's gonna be your walnut.
Okay.
That's,
Alright.
Yeah.
or was it?
So what's the
Oh,
sauce?
the walnut.
That's our house sauce.
Okay.
The walnut.
And this is
The ring.
ring. Okay.
You gotta give him that one, because I only made one.
Yeah,
walnut.
do the walnut, yeah.
Because he wanna try it, 'cause I knew that,
Yeah,
I want
that
the walnut.
name, so you would see it.
You do that walnuts and, yes, sir.
So this would be a
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm gonna try the house sauce on the wall then.
Okay, now, what's the difference in these two sauces here?
This one is like a smoky heat. It's
Okay.
coming in like a sweet
Kind of
smoke.
spicy?
No, it ain't
Not
spicy.
Okay,
And
okay,
then
good.
this is just our house range.
Okay,
Just our house
okay,
range.
okay. Let's see where we at.
Because a taco's supposed to be an experience that, you know, tacos
It's
are supposed to
fun.
be good.
It's supposed to be fun.
Supposed to
This
be
is
good.
good, man.
That's good. That's the walnut, right?
Yeah, it's a walnut. Yeah. And let me tell you why I wanted to try this.
Mhm.
Tabitha Brown.
Yeah.
Years ago, she made the one, I think it was, I don't think it was a taco though. It was like, she just substituted the walnut, the ground beef for walnut.
Yeah.
Man, it looked good on, on a show. I was
So
like,
now you get to try.
that's good.
Yeah.
That's
So
good.
now you gotta be not somebody home, you say, you can just marinate you some walnuts, make up your own marinade. And marinate you some walnuts, and it's as simple as that. You ain't gotta turn them into no meat, I just chop them up, I don't do all that, I don't add nothing fancy to
Do
them.
it, okay.
The smoky sensation is our house made, you got the smoky sensation.
So how long do you let them sit?
Well, okay, then I turn over with walnuts and so hot, so it's marinating when we leave.
We
2 or 3 days,
when we
like,
close on Saturday,
everything gets
we
replenished.
prep them.
Prepping for
And-
Tuesday?
Yeah. So it marinates pretty much from that.
Like 3 days?
Mm-hmm.
That's all right.
But
That's
it
good.
ain't gonna hurt it, it ain't gonna hurt it, now leave it in there.
No, that's the smoky sensation. Yeah, see that smoky sensation now, that one, that's tough.
Now,
Okay,
it makes
that's-
that, it makes that smoky
Yeah,
sensation.
that one tough. That one
You gonna make me roll my eyes, you understand me? Gonna make me roll my eyes, boy.
That's good.
What in the world? Do nothing like that to people, you know.
But the way I
Act
like to
this
eat my tacos, I'm not gonna lie to you, I like to go down to the road, we got several tacos, so
Yeah.
I couldn't bring you the $1 million taco.
That's
I
the
wanted that
taco.
really hold up, that's the taco that gave our
That's-
business wheels.
That
We
was
call it
the
$1
$1
million.
taco.
Yeah,
That's the name of it, big dog.
we call it the $1 million taco, but I like to take a bite of each one, I tell everybody, take a bite of each one, don't eat that whole taco, and find your favorite.
You understand? Y'all doing wrong.
Yeah, I know, right?
Have you ever had a show where you just eat on the show?
Nah, this is the first one. And the way it's looking, it ain't gonna be the last
Oh my God.
one. Well, I ain't never tried a oyster, so I'm gonna have to take a bite out of this.
Yeah, I'm gonna try the oyster before I do it.
Oyster mushroom.
That's one of the creations I made up, I was
Yeah.
like, and it had to go on the menu, and the people love those oyster tacos, they love them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The spices in this, whatever you, yeah,
And that right there,
yeah, that's
That's some stuff, too.
that's good. That's better than the walnut.
Well, I told you, I said, take a bite of each one, you're gonna find your favorite. We have taco flights, some people just get, they hung up on the $1 million, oyster tacos.
And they can mix.
But we have taco flights where a person get one of each.
Some people will be like, it's 3 different tacos I like, I wanna get all 3, but I don't wanna buy 3 sets, so we created a flight.
Cause they all different, they all
Yeah.
gonna hit different, not the same.
Well, my wife don't eating. So I better save back some before. And then she see this show and be like,
Now,
So what know what that's gonna be. But that is, you know, like I say, man, cause it's, I tell you for me,
My dad couldn't feel it.
yeah, I'm sorry. That's like for me. When I used to hear the word sushi all the time, everybody just connected it with raw fish.
Yeah.
I didn't know the depths of sushi.
Yeah.
So me and my wife was on vacation in Destin.
Okay.
We were out trying to find us something to eat. We pull into sushi joint. Well, I go in and I'm like, I think I'm gonna eat none. My fish is usually deep fried and that, and I don't know nothing about this. She said, well, that ain't everything. They showed me another type of sushi they had going on. And man, I sat there and got full. But it's like I say, everybody, like I say, you know, from where I'm from, first thing comes up is raw fish.
Raw,
You don't think nothing else ain't come any other kind of way.
Well, you teach them.
But yeah, you talking about, man, you talking about good.
Okay.
I was like, okay.
Brenda already told me you like tacos.
Hear me.
I'm gonna have to say a little bite of that. But that, whatever y'all better that oyster with, yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, you'll definitely see me. I'm gonna have to. I mean, cause I'm a type 2 diabetic.
Okay. I got you.
So I got to, you know, change up my ways. I love to cook, so I got to have some fat every now and again and all that. But trust me, man, you will see me, cause I wanna live a little bit longer. You know what I mean? Yeah, this has been good, but y'all should have brought about 4 more of these. Yeah, well, no. You know what? I'm gonna have to fire you from your own show.
I'm
quit. You know, you gonna quit before I fire you. You been hiding out, but you been holding out, but you ain't no good. You ain't no good, but dirty.
But see, this is when.
No.
I gotta explain something. Because this is the thing, okay. And this gonna help somebody, for real. Because the problem in the whole deal, it wasn't going to the vegan food. The problem was having the courage to change what you used to. Right. You see what I'm saying? And that's where I've been. It's not the fact that I didn't want to, because I'm upset about them tacos right there now. But the thing about it is convincing yourself that you're not missing the norm. It's kind of like how we were talking about earlier about Egypt. When they were, we used to eat better and all this, we used to eat what we wanted to in Egypt. And now you want us to eat this manna. So, but see, this is the thing though. That manna's all right. You understand? Manna's all, hey,
So
feel me.
this just takes me back to when people come, like question you ask, do you like good food? If I could make a walnut, a oyster mushroom taste good, and you don't feel like you're missing your meal.
Missing nothing. I ain't missing nothing. Bite into that, I ain't missing nothing. Matter of fact, you got flavors that you ain't never tasted no more because you've been eating the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, okay, this is opening up your whole palate. You know what I mean? You just getting another experience. You know?
This is okay. This is the last thing I have. I had to say this. Okay, now y'all got me eating stuff that I would never eat. See, when I this is the
I had to deal with it, man.
I don't know how. I tell this wife, I don't know how she deals with it.
Something else, boy.
this thing, y'all gotta walk with me for a second. You understand? Walk with me in this thing. Because see, okay, whenever I order something, I say no onions. I say no tomatoes. I say no this and that on the foods I'm used to getting because of how they're cooked. But I picked this up and ate everything.
You taste that fresh.
And I'm good. Do you hear me?
Right.
So, the thing about it is, y'all don't play with it.
Right.
Okay? Because I'm telling you, I am a conservative, regular, plain Jane eater, trust and believe. I'm only one layer above chicken fingers. I'm only one layer above. Just one layer above chicken fingers. All right?
I should have said one layer.
So, for me to be able to eat this fresh fruit, vegetables, and the fresh ingredients that are in here, it's a testament to what we've talked about prior to testing. So prior to us getting the food, we were hearing what was in it. Now we've tasted what's in it. Now you believe what you're seeing is in it. Get to the vegan house shack, see about it. See about it, because I'm gonna see about it. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. You're gonna replace my favorite restaurants. I wanted to go online to say ahead of time, I'm sorry y'all, it's been real. But you won't be seeing my face
No more.
no more in the place. Cause see, I've been trying, this is such a blessing, and I promise I'm out of the way, you have to close out. But this is the thing. I have been asking for a way out of processed food, and I've got my answer. I've really been trying to find a way out of processed food because
And that's the number one thing
started.
clogging up everything.
Yeah, it's killing us.
Not people just think about it from your arteries, but what it do up here.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can't think.
Yeah.
You so full of that stuff and salt and all that kind of, you
Yeah.
dying. You dead and don't know it.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? So
There's some life in that box.
you ain't lying.
That's it.
It was.
But listen, my thing is, I need everybody to find out where you are. So I need address and hours.
Okay, we are located inside of Planted by Faith Church at 21 East Ferris Road in Greenville, South Carolina, 29605, adjacent to the fire department on East Ferris Road. You enter into the parking lot, come up near the playground, and you'll see glass double doors, and that will bring you into our kitchen on the upper level. Our hours are Tuesday and Wednesday, 12 to 5 p.m. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. Y'all come see us.
Looking forward to seeing you.
Y'all get there before I get there because I'm gonna tell you what.
I know one thing.
Some of these tacos about to get it.
That's all you need to know. So yeah. Soon as I finish getting the white truck service on Tuesday, I'm coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can imagine, you know, I know you had cooked this week. I can imagine when it's made right in front of you.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's gonna
It
be.
hit different.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to try that oyster and mushroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna and about two of them joints. Oh yeah, you can pull over the side of the road. Y'all seen it?
That's soul taco, man.
Yeah, what you doing? You joking? Sleep at the red light. Well, you never made it down Augusta. He didn't let you get off Ferris good. Well, I thank you guys for coming through and sharing the food and really just giving us some knowledge about the crap that we already knew we was eating.
Yeah.
And taking the bad off the word vegan.
That's it.
You know what I mean? That's what it's about.
That's
you
right.
know? And now maybe we can live just a little bit longer to enjoy it. You got anything else?
You know, I'm still distraught about the taco, but I'm gonna live. I'm gonna get out my feelings.
You might as well get out your feelings.
Yeah. Have mercy. So, we appreciate you all for your information. We appreciate your sacrifice in doing what you do because not only do they have a restaurant, they're also providers of good word. Okay? Solid people, folks that you can talk to, kick it with, that's not above the people. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things go into a good product. It comes from a good source. So I just want to acknowledge you for being a good source today. We appreciate you coming on. nothing but love, nothing but respect, admiration for you. You know, I wanted you to be my man so bad, you know what I mean? Because y'all both cooks, and I was like, yeah, this is what we do. Because if he eat it,
Right.
and then look like that, you know, it's over.
You know,
It's
I'm
over.
funny too.
Yeah, that's why I was like, okay, when he said that, I said, okay, well, we're in the game.
Yeah.
And me, I like to say, I ain't never tried no horses, but that's good. You know what I mean? So yeah, that might not, the rest of that might not make it to the house. She might come, she might be a little shocked. She might be a little shocked.
Go ahead and tell her, now baby, you the show, but I take Tuesday.
Right.
I got you Tuesday.
Got you Tuesday,
I
cause
said, yeah, when I bring it back your car, I'll bring you a taco.
yeah, that box is empty.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, man, like I said, I really do appreciate you guys coming.
We appreciate y'all.
And having a good laugh and a good time.
Yes, sir.
And educating all at the same
You
time.
can't laugh, I'm not coming.
I know.
There you go. So if there's nothing else, you guys, you don't have anything upcoming or anything that you need to put out there?
We
Cool.
We just solid cool.
There it
There
is.
it is.
Yeah.
We need more of that, trust me.
Right, right. So on behalf of the No Podcast, and y'all take care of each other. We love y'all. Peace.